You guessed it. We're out of here. It's going to be a shame. But moving on to bigger and better things. This is where I used to sleep. Put my bed out there of an evening. I used to have my cooker up there, a microwave. And this was my living room. Had my little chair there and my workbench for me RC cars and anything else that happens to come across. And yeah, let's go and find bigger and better things. Morning you lot, how's it going? What a lovely bloody day it is today, hopefully. It's still a little bit dark outside, I ain't really had a chance to have a look out there yet. Anyway, so what we got going on? We've got T-Max up on a load of cupboards. We've got whatever those are, some Pure 10s and a Fortec up on a shelf up there, and another car over there, and one down there, some buried amongst all of that over there. What else have we got? We've got one over there. Yeah, it's somewhat manic. I don't really know where many things are. Oh look, there's one transmitter and there's a box of bits. That's my usual little tubs that I usually use to get all the little spare parts out that I end up mending various cars with. So I haven't really got any kind of RC mending or running or anything of a sort video today. It's very crazy. Everything is everywhere. I tried to get it so everything was in the same place, so I knew where to put things, but because I had a few people helping me, they didn't know that, and it kind of just went everywhere, which is fine. It means I've got to just sort it out. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do, sort it out. But today is Sunday, and Sunday is usually when I make a video for you lot. I usually go down the car park or down the park or a skate park or somewhere, and we do something, you know. But that ain't the case. So anyway, let's get sorting and see what I can muster up. This garage is somewhat smaller than my old one, so it's going to be a little bit different, but don't worry, I've got something else up my sleeve. But the missus wants to make a utility room, so from that door, probably cut it off from that window enough, there's a few taps there, so she'll have those cabinets. And yeah, I'll put a partition wall from that, probably from about that window across, so from that door you'd cover another door, and then we'll be in the garage. This will be my area. Yeah, and over there, that'll be her little bit with a utility room and a washing machine and tumble dryer and all that good stuff. But yeah, let's just get things organised for now the best we can and see what we've got. So far, everything's gone missing. Everything for indoors. We're like, where's this, where's that? We couldn't even find the kettle. So I don't know what's going on. Anyway, let's have a look. You tell me, right? Am I the only one, right? This is how it works for me, right? When everything's in a little bit of a disarray, I like organising things. I like the organisation. I like thinking, right, this is a fresh canvas. Let's start afresh. Reorganise things in a nice way. Have everything exactly how I want it. But at the same time, I completely hate the disorganisation. For the past couple of weeks, I haven't been able to find anything that I want to find. I know where things are, but they've all been buried in various toolboxes and in other places. That's bloody annoying. Put in the comments, please. How is it for you when things, you know, you have to have a bit of disruption to progress sometimes, you know. You can't do things sometimes without a bit of disruption. But a disruption. For me, it's extremely chaotic. I've got boxes of stuff, everything, nothing is in any kind of organisation. I mean, look, there's all my stuff. There's all my drawers where I keep all the nuts and bolts and things I usually use to mend RC cars, in a box. Nothing, I haven't got a clue where things are. I'm going to try and sort it out now. I've been needing to find certain screwdriver bits and all kinds of stuff now for a few weeks, and I haven't been able to do anything. Let's get it sorted. Well, I'm slowly getting there. I've got all my spare car parts. For some reason I've got endless amounts of brake pads, because I don't know about you lot, but what I tend to do is, when I've got a car, I don't ever really sell the car. I don't like to sell cars. I like to keep cars forever. I only sell them if I'm forced to, for whatever reason may be. So when the parts come up, I buy parts. If I buy pads, I buy 2 sets of every corner. Do you know what I mean? Like, not every corner, 2 sets of front, 2 sets of back. So the next time, I've already got pads. So if anything happens, I've got a set of pads in the cupboard. And then if I have to buy more, I buy another one. So I've always got a set ahead. I usually have discs, but I haven't got any discs this time. Filters, oil filters. When I do an oil change, I always buy 2 oil filters. That's why I've got a little stash of oil filters there for all different makes. I've still got some filters for cars that I've sold in the past. There's a filter in there for a Citroen Saxo, which I sold a good 20 years ago, my first ever car, and my second car as well. But yeah, all my nuts and bolts, I'm just sorting them all out. Got tins of paint and stuff in the back, chilling out down in there. So we're slowly getting there. Even Velma's loving it. And just got some drill bits and bobs in there. Slowly getting things organised to the way that I like them. Happy bloody days. Well, not much RC action going on, but I thought some of you might like to sort of see the slow progress I'm making with making my little RC bench again. So this is, it's still just temporary, by the way, because obviously I've got a whole new different garage that I need to set up. I'm going to make a bench like I had before. This garage is actually slightly smaller than the last one, but some of you may have seen I've got another one, but it needs a little bit of work. The roof leaks and one of the walls is a bit rotten. It's a wooden garage, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't really concern you the way I'm going to set it up, but you'll see it at some point as progress happens. But for now, I've got my trusty metal cabinet with all my oils and stuff in, which is nothing to do with RC stuff really. But this is going to be my little RC bench on this corner here from now on for a little while. Got my normal thing there, got my little drawers with all my bits and bobs in. There's my legendary nut and bolt drawer with all the nut and bolts in it that has fixed many RC cars, saved many problems with that nut and bolt drawer. I need to tidy this up, don't worry about that. Yeah, so this is going to be my little bench. This is my other box with all the tools on that I use to mend real cars, so that's not really important. Little charging station on top of this cabinet. Yeah, that's it, there's nothing to it, because I've only got a socket, 3 sockets there at the moment. I'm going to get some more electric put in at some point, but for the time being, for the next few months, this is going to be my little charging station. Look, that's quite cute really, isn't it? Little charging bit there, I like that. Happy days. Couldn't help myself, that bulb didn't work. I cleaned it up with a bit of switch cleaner and blew all the dirt out of it. Now that works. Gotta get this one now. Get this one to work. This old bulb. This one rattles, so I don't know if this one's going to be any good. But if it saves me buying new bulbs, I'll clean them all out. Couldn't get that one going, so had to go and buy a new bulb. Right, I really am out of here now. Cheerio, all the best to you lot, take care.